Hi there, so I'm going to show you how Producteev works to process applicants, job applicants in that case, and what we're basically providing you in terms of features. So, two things. The first thing is we provide you with your own career portal. So as you can see, we use it for ourselves, obviously, and it's hosted under jobs.producteev.com. So we provide you with a subdomain, which is going to be the name of your company, .producteev.com or .theapplicants.com, which is also the brand we're using for this product. So you can publish as many job offers as you want. So as you can see, we're hiring a social media manager as an intern. So I'm going to show you how you create a new job, but it's very easy and it's inside Producteev. So if someone wants to apply to that specific job, let's try how that works. So let's say ted@yahoo.com, TEDx, and then you attach as many files as you'd like. So let's say attaching my resume, and then I'm attaching my cover letter, even graphics, videos, whatever you like. We support any kind of files on Producteev. So cover letter, so blah blah blah, and then URL if you want to put your blog URL, and then you submit. All right, so this is what the applicant is seeing. Once it's submitted, then you're gonna manage everything on Producteev. So this is my Producteev workspace called Producteev Jobs, where I basically process all of my job applicants for any job we posted on Producteev. So if you look at new tasks, so we call an applicant a task basically because those are all of the same features we need to process applicants. So TEDx is the guy who just applied. As you can see, he has this label attached to it automatically. We create a new label every time you post a new job, and then you have a bunch of features. So what kind of features do we have? First, you can vote collaboratively with your team on each applicant. So it's the best way to give just a quick ranking to each applicant, and then if you click on it, then every person of your team, so your team members are here on the left, you can invite as many people as you want. They can participate and vote on each applicant, and then we display here the average. So if I voted 4 and my team member voted 2, then we're going to display 3. Then you can schedule deadlines if you want to follow up with an applicant, let's say a week from now. Just set it and then you have a new deadline. You can assign each applicant to someone else from your team. So let's say I assign this one to Attila, right? So he's the one in charge of basically reviewing this applicant. If you click here, you're going to see all of the files attached associated with this applicant. If you click here, we partnered with Scribe, so we can preview any kind of file without downloading them. You can also download them if you want, but most of the time, just previewing them here is better. So as you can see, you can print it, you can do a bunch of things. All right, so we have contacts attached to every applicant, obviously. So if you click on Ted, you're going to see the URL of his site, his email, and you can email Ted right from Producteev. So the good thing about it is we track the email conversation. If you send an email from Producteev, it replies to you, and so on and so forth, then everything will be tracked by Producteev. And they're going to show up here as notes. So in the notes part, you're going to have access to a bunch of things. You can basically give feedback. So I like Ted, for instance. You can attach files as well. And then my colleagues will reply to it, and we're going to have a discussion around that person. Like I said, you're going to also see email conversations that we track, and files, and everything that Ted has basically added to his application. So it's basically a news feed for each applicant, merging notes, feedback, files, and email conversations. So those are the features that you have on each applicant. One thing that is important as well is the labeling system, which is very important. So let's say I approve that applicant, and let's say we're going to have him on board. Save it. I'm just adding a new label. You can add as many labels as you want. You can create as many as you want. If you click on approved, you're going to see all of the applicants that have been approved. And then you can also, if you want to, send an email to a specific list. So you can process applicants by list as well. So as you can see, I'm going to send an email to all of the approved applicants. It makes obviously more sense for rejected applicants. So let's say you want to be fair and send an email to all of them that have been rejected. You can just send an email to the whole list all at once. You can also export the list of contact information as a CSV, as an Excel file. All right, so if I click on one of my team members, you're going to see what kind of applicants they're in charge of. So if I click on Attila, I see that he's in charge of all of those guys, and he hasn't reviewed those two ones. Those ones are checked off, so they're fine. So very easy collaborative features on applicant tracking. All right, one last thing, I have many other features that I can show you, but for a quick screencast, I'd rather show you just the standard features. So if you click on the workspace administration, this is where you can basically publish, unpublish, and create new job offers. So as you can see, the only one published is that one. Let's say I want to republish an inside sales position. I just click here, and 1 second it's going to be published again. There you go. Inside sales position is published, and if I click on the whole thing, I can edit it. Right, so if I click here, I can edit every part of the job offer, and then I can view the job directly on my job board. What's really interesting with this product is that anyone from your team can post a new job offer. You don't have to ask your developer to put it online on your site. So let's unpublish it. And then what we're going to do is just create a new job quickly. So let's say I'm hiring a marketing assistant. All right, so it's for Producteev is task management. Responsibilities, experience, requirements. So those are all of the fields that we support. And then job type, it's going to be marketing, location, no defined location, for instance, full-time, and salary, and then you publish. You can also decide who in your team will get an email notification every time someone applies for that specific job. So let's say I want that my marketing person and my director of product receive notification every time we get a new applicant for that job. So it's also an interesting feature. And then it's published. You can unpublish it or view this job directly. And as you can see, the job is immediately online under my jobs.producteev.com website career portal. Okay, so that's pretty much it. One thing that I wanted to just add quickly is the fact that you can forward a resume by email to Producteev as well. So let's say someone is recommending a marketing person to you by email. To put it to Producteev, you just need to forward it by email to task@producteev.com, and we're going to automatically add it to your applicants list, attach the resume here, as files, and a lot of other things. We basically also scan for the contact information and put it under the contact field. So it's very easy to collect applicants via email and online because we provide you with your own career portal. So very simple, very easy to use, collaborative product to track applicants for your company. Thank you.